YouTube channel. My name is Aida Ziori. I own my own interior design and construction firm. And in this video, I'm going to show you the process of renovation of this heritage home located in Kitsilano in Vancouver. This type of house is one of the most common houses of old Vancouver. They were built in late 18th and early 19th century, and the style called gabled vernacular. This type of houses usually have 2.5 stories plus basement and some without a basement. In my case, the house had a basement, but there was no access from the main floor to the basement. Also, there was no access to the laundry room. The house was old. There were no insulation inside the wall. They weren't up to code, definitely, to this day. The walls haven't built to the code that requires right now. So there were a lot of changes, and also there was a massive fireplace right in the middle of the living room, and this fireplace was going from the basement to the 4th floor. So it was just going all the way up, and it was taking so much space. During the design phase, I considered few things for this project, and the first and important part was the budget of my client. And this house, because structurally was not up to code, and I was planning to remove that giant fireplace from the middle of the house to the 4th floor, definitely there was a lot of structural work involved, and the structural usually add to the cost of the project. Things that you don't see, beams, posts, insulation in the wall, so you don't see all those details that went through this project, and usually they add to the cost. The second important part for me to consider was the style of the house and exterior of the house. I wanted the colors to coordinate from inside and outside, and I just want to make sure the style is coordinating. So I wasn't after that super modern looking home. I just wanted to look clean, seamless, and I wanted to feel a little bit more open because the houses are very narrow and tiny, and they don't have a big windows, and I wanted to make sure that we have a good natural light coming to the space. Okay, enough me talking. I let you watch the rest of the video, and I hope you enjoy it. You know, another funny thing about this house is there is no access from main floor to the basement. In order to come to the basement, they need to go to the backyard and then walk into their basement. There is something that I definitely will change in this house is the access to the laundry. The house doesn't have access to the laundry from inside. The access to the laundry is from outside. So here's the laundry room and here's the door. So in winter, the client needs to come out in a cold to be able to go and do their laundry. So I definitely will change this layout. Oh my God, guys, this is a day and night. Look at this, it looks so different. There used to be a big giant fireplace right in the middle that was separating the dining and kitchen area. The kitchen used to be on the other side, and there was a big giant wall over here too. The space was so closed in, we opened them all. Structurally, we have done so much for this building. Like, this building is 100 years old, so we have done a lot of structural correction for this building, and we remove the walls, so we have to make sure that we are safe. We put posts, beams, and we fixed the joists. So we did a lot internally, and then outside, of course, we have done a lot of changes as well. This space is not a very modern space at all. It's more like your classic contemporary style, and it suits the type of the building that you're in. Even the color choices are warm, not looking at your cool grays. It's very pleasant. Like, we do have a warm tone on the floor. We do still have like some sort of a blue. The client loves blue backsplash. I'm gonna walk around and show you around and show you what looks different. We've done so much in this building. The faucet is touched as well. Let me see. Like that. I love that. I have one at home too. I'm so addicted to it. Now when I go to the bathrooms, I'm like, I keep touching the faucet and it doesn't work. I think they should do that for everywhere. It's honestly, if you have a house and install this for your kitchen. Like even if you're not doing kitchen renovation, install these for your kitchen. It's worth it. The backsplash is made of clay and they're handmade. So they're not your ceramic tile. That's why they kind of have that irregular shape and they're not perfect. And that's what you're after, because the building is not perfect. Like the whole thing about this building is not perfect. So I didn't want it to look super, super perfect. And I'm loving this island. It looks so big and good, you know? Now they have space to cook. You have to see the before picture to know what I'm talking about. There was not enough storage, there was not enough room for anything. Right now they have a lot of them. And I want to show you this. You can see this one. This is a dream come true, you know? This is a pantry. This used to be laundry right here that did not have access from this side. So I had an access, I actually closed the access from outside and then opened an access from inside and then made this pantry so they can put their stuff here, the foods. There was a giant wall right here that was separating the living room and a dining room area, and there was no fireplace. We added this fireplace, we added this built-in unit around it so it looks chic, but it's open now. It's kind of like, it feels much bigger. It feels much bigger. It's more open and it's more welcoming. I really love it. We did a lot of details in this building. To me, not every building needs to be modern. As long as you'll be able to satisfy your client, that's what matters. For the interior, we've done so much as well. Because we opened the area, there was a little hallway that would go to the kitchen. We closed that off, we added closet because they didn't have closet. So now when the guests come in order, they can use this for their own coats and shoes. And then I changed the railing as well. We added a new post, it's custom post. All the hardwood of the flooring changed, new hardwood flooring for this series. As I mentioned, it's warm, it's welcoming, and it suits the style of the house because the style of the house is historical. It has that old sort of fashion style in the actually structural body of the house from outside. So I didn't want the inside look too modern. So even on the floor, I did not use a very wide new hardwood planks. I still went with the narrower one. And the thing is, we use real hardwood. So when you do real hardwood, you won't be able to go very wide. I think the widest that they come is about 4.5 inches. So that's what we use. This is not engineered, so we couldn't go even deeper. As you know, this area completely opened, and there was a wall here, this giant wall completely removed. There's a beam going from that corner to that corner. You probably see the process, and that beam is holding the whole house with these posts. 2 of these are for a structural reason, and that one, that specific one, is for cosmetic. I didn't want the island to look kind of like having one post on the side and then nothing on the other side. Now I want to show you the powder room. Now this powder room, it used to be kind of very cold because it did not have heat on the floor, and also it did not have enough insulation. And still things needs to get done because the mirror is not here yet, and we're cleaning up. So as you can see, there's no furniture or anything, but I just want to show you how does it look like. So it's a very small powder room. We went with wainscoting, classical look. I went with hexagon shape tile on the floor, and the walls I went with the lightest blue gray, and it looks fabulous. Oh my god, I'm loving this. It's very classical, you know, it's very classical. It's quite pretty. And as you can see, I did not use anything modern, like even the faucet, the type of light, everything, it has that old look in them. Like it's not very old, but at the same time, it's not very, very modern either. This is going to be a dining area. And if you remember, this was closing, this French door was not here. And I added a French door that later on, we're gonna do the deck, so it's gonna open up to the barbecue area. But so far, this is gonna be the dining, which is awesome. One of the issues that this house had was there was no way that you could go to the basement. To be able to go to the basement, you had to go outside and then walk into the basement. So we had to add a set of stairs going down, and here it is. Now from here, you can literally walk into the basement, which is great. I actually finished the basement, so if you want to see it, come walk with me. So as you see, cleaners are cleaning, and hi Jess. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of what's going on. We added a bathroom over there. There was no bathroom. There's a laundry area that is here, and then there's a small closet and kind of a bedroom living area right here. Nothing is special, and here they could have another office or a bedroom. So this just in case if somebody want to use it as an office, if it has access to the outside, so if they want to bring their client here, they could do that. Honestly guys, it's a night and day different. Like if I show you, actually let me show you. You see how bad the house is, like outside, and it still has a lot of work to do? That's how the condition of the house was. And now it's honestly night and day. This is not your new build that I do all the time. This actually was a lot harder than new build project. And I want to show you this. We added this bathroom in the basement, and as you can see, the vanity is slightly bigger with a marble top, and I'm loving this chevron tile. You see in the shower area, I use a chevron tile, and as you can see, you know, I use a lot of patterns that they're older, like brick style still, like chevron, hexagon, even like they are all older style, and I just kept them like simple, classic. I still did not want this house to be in any term luxury. This is not my luxury design. This is very simple and toward classic, and I wanted to not look fancy at all. But this is what you get, and I love it. It looks very cool in this space. Thank you, Jess. So just to mention one thing for the dining area, we're still waiting for the pendant to get here, and in order for us to get a final permit approved, we needed to have all the lights installed. So my client had this old dining pendant already, so we installed it, but this is not the light that's supposed to be here. I just want to point that out. There's going to be a new light here. We're just having this installed because we need to get our final permit going till we get the light. And yeah, that's it. Very simple. I hope you like it. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next video.